What's up, everyone? I had to reinstall my drivers again, but it's a good thing I actually checked to see if the game would work before I started the stream. I figured it out. If I restart my computer, my drivers stop working. I cannot. Well, my drivers don't stop working, but that's when my game won't work. If I restart my computer. So every time I restart my computer, I have to reinstall all my drivers if I want to play Star Citizen. It's kind of rough, but at least I know now, like, what the problem is. Oh, let me do this. Going live a little later because I had to deal with a bunch of stuff. And then I uploaded a new video today, which is pretty awesome, actually. I put the music together and then edited the footage from CitizenCon to have kind of like an action trailer video for the new event that's coming next year. But then YouTube decided to do an auto... What's it called? I don't even know what it's called. An auto dub? But they auto dubbed the music. There's no lyrics. So they... it sounded so bad, so I had to delete the video. Figure out how to turn off the auto dubbing feature, which is a new feature, which is fine if it's just like... So yeah, this auto dubbing feature they just put onto YouTube. They made it so like by default it's enabled, so it auto dubs all the audio on your video. But it made the music in my video sound like it was like TV sounds in the background of a phone call or something. It was so bad. So I had to delete the video and then re-upload it, which completely screws up the algorithm. So I have to figure out a way to get that video back into the algorithm. But there was no ways. I went through a lot of hours actually of work putting the music for that thing together, and I wasn't about to let YouTube destroy the quality of the music. So even if it means I get 20 views on that video, I don't care. At least at least the music's good. Cause holy, it's been such a horrible day, honestly. I wasn't even gonna stream, but then I was like, nah, I'm gonna get on, do some low flying. I gotta get footage for. I want to make a new outro, cause my outro video is months and months old right now. And it's of me low flying mouse and keyboard, which is nowhere near as good as I am now. So I want to get some more footage. I'm also working on another music video. People keep asking for music, and it's like, I guess I'll put some more music videos together. They don't do well for my channel. My channel is not based on music, so if I upload like music related playlists, the algorithm doesn't even acknowledge the video. But some people want the music, so it's like, well, I'll put it together for them. But I don't just want to upload music with like an image, a background image, you know. So I'll do some low flying, take the best stuff, make the outro video, take whatever's left over, and make a music video. So that's the plan for today. I won't be on too long either, cause maybe a couple hours. Cause I have to download Assassin's Creed Mirage and get ready for tomorrow. I'm gonna be playing the new DLC. Mirage is the latest and last Assassin's Creed game. as far as actual Assassin's Creed fans know. Alright, let's share this. Kali was flying. My laptop did an automatic update. I'm pretty sure I have automatic updates turned off, but everything's like still turning on. Laptop's a little old. It's actually 11 years old this year. But I use it for the chat. Man, this song is awesome. It just has like this vibe to it. It's got like a chase vibe. Oh, and then every time I have to re-upload or redo my drivers, I have to share the right display. This one. Ridiculous, the things I have to go through. Dude, I've said this before, but streaming is easy. Like, doing whatever you like doing on camera. It's easy. The technical side of streaming, there's always something. There's always something. It's never easy on the technical side, no matter how technical you are. There's always like, I know all these problems, how to solve them. But then there's like a new problem would just creep in. It's like, what? What is this? Like today, uploading a video, and I'm listening to the audio, and I'm just like, what is this? And they auto-dubbed a song that has no lyrics. I was like, you just destroyed my song. Thanks, YouTube. And then when I turned the feature off, they're like, is there a reason you're turning this off? It's like, yeah, it sucks. The worst part is when you add a new feature, you give people the option to turn it on. You don't just by default turn it on and then they upload a video and then it's all the audio gets wrecked. And then you gotta delete the video and re-upload it, and that just destroys the algorithm for the video. I almost want to delete the video and then like re-upload it next week or something. Because that would kind of reset things. I'd have to make a new thumbnail. That's such a good thumbnail though. It's full of the right words and everything. Alright. Did I get in the game? Yeah, I did get in the game. Awesome. So I need to record. I gotta make sure that's on. I'll record some stuff. See, I'm actually pretty excited for this Assassin's Creed DLC. Because Mirage was good. I liked it. As a big Assassin's Creed fan, like the OG games, Mirage was actually really good. It had none of this like modern day nonsense in it, where they're trying to like instill political ideology in you one way or another. It was just a great story. There was a girl boss, I guess you could say, in it, but she was perfectly explained away. And when it came time for her to fight a man, it didn't go so well. So it's like, it was realistic. The setting was awesome. It was good. Mirage was a great Assassin's Creed game, but it kind of got shunned because of all the other stuff Ubisoft has been up to lately. Speaking of, apparently someone's acquired Ubisoft. I don't know if anyone else has heard about that, but Ubisoft has been bought. We just don't know the details yet, which I'm not surprised. I checked their stock the other day. It cut in half again. So in 2018, the Ubisoft stock was at like $112. Now it's at $6. $6. I can't believe they destroyed that company the way they did. It's actually rather embarrassing. Let's go out in Intrepid.
Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
So yeah, I'm not doing anything fancy today. I'm just low flying, get some footage for these videos I want to put together. And then tomorrow, I'm probably just going to stream Assassin's Creed, the new DLC for Mirage. Because I'm kind of excited for it. The game ended like very well. There was a big plot twist at the end. It was like, whoa. But it just kind of ended. It wasn't a... I mean, it was a cheap game. It wasn't like a full-on game. I think it was like $50 or something. So it wasn't like a full Assassin's Creed game. Apparently Mirage was supposed to be kind of a extended DLC for Valhalla, but then they ended up turning into its own game, which I'm glad they did, because it's enough for it to be its own game. And then I didn't think they would add any DLC to it, but they have. So, and it's free, which I was very surprised about, because Ubisoft needs all the money they can get right now. I think they knew it was over, so they were just like, here, let's just put some of this stuff out. Because if anyone didn't realize, the last biggest title Ubisoft put out, Assassin's Creed Shadows, was not an Assassin's Creed game. It was full of complete nonsense. And it lost so much money. It cost them like $400 million to make the game, which means they had to sell about 9.5 million copies. They've only sold like 4.3 million copies. So there goes $200 million at least just out the window that they're never getting back. And then their quarterly earnings report was supposed to come out, and they delayed it and withheld all stock trading, which means, like, when that happens, it's usually a real bad sign. So yeah, Ubisoft is done. At least the current Ubisoft, which is good. It needed to be killed. What they were doing to it was, it's when they're like, someone's being tortured or something, and then a Good Samaritan comes along and puts that person out of their misery. It's like, yeah, it needed to happen. But now you actually, you're gonna have, I don't know who bought it. Someone bought it though. Someone bought Ubisoft. I think it was Tencent who bought a whole bunch of stock in Ubisoft, and then they basically branched off a bunch of games as part of the deal. And so Tencent will be creating a whole bunch of like Ubisoft titles. When you look at the list, it's like, yeah, they took all the biggest, best-selling titles basically, for the most part. I kind of hope it's someone good that bought it. Like, I hope it wasn't like Microsoft or something. I'm just hoping whoever bought Ubisoft can, like, they have enough capital to make new games. And maybe finish some of the other ones. I don't know if anyone remembers a game, Beyond Good and Evil 2. They put out a whole, like, presentation on the game. It looked great. And then it just it didn't get cancelled, but they didn't, I guess it did get cancelled. They just stopped developing it. Couldn't afford to, I guess. There's a bunch of stuff in the pipeline too, like there's supposed to be a remake of Black Flag, which is an obvious desperate attempt because Black Flag is an obvious, like, everyone loves that game. Assassin's Creed fans or not, everyone loved it. So I figured that's why they were doing that. Let's try this part. It's kind of dark over there, but let's find out. And then it's the 17th, which means Thursday, IAE starts. That's why I'm probably going to play Assassin's Creed for a few days here. Play through the DLC and stuff of Mirage, and then back to Star Citizen come Thursday. Oh, that's super dark. I'm gonna fly this way a little bit. Also, I did mess with my precision. I guess that's what it's called. Mess with the precision of my sticks, so that it's easier. I've been like trying really hard to figure out a way to make it easier to do a speed limiter. Oof, that sun is way too low. It's gonna be so shiny and bright. I'll fly this way a little bit. This moon's not exactly round either. A couple. I need to get warmed up and then start recording. Head tracking turn on. Alright. So let's get the speed limiter set. I didn't actually test this, because when I went to test it, the driver, I had to reinstall my drivers to open the game. It's kind of the same as it was before. I guess I'll get 220 though, in a jiff. That's all that matters. Because sometimes you're following someone and you realize, oh, they're doing like 221 or 219 or 222 or something, and then you want to be able to fix it real quick. I gotta get better at doing, like, barrel rolls over stuff. I usually get scared and end up gaining a lot of, altitude whenever I do a barrel roll. This is a great warm-up ship, because it's a little harder to fly than the ones I'm used to flying, so it's kind of like riding a bike that only has one wheel, and then riding a bike that has two wheels. Mountain. Can't do it on the left side, on the right side, I guess. I practice this. Do it while I'm warming up. I always tend to turn and twist the stick the wrong way. Well, there's a gun on this side. That was probably the best one I've ever done on that side. I want to be able to be like, what do they call it? Here you can write with your left and right hand. Ambidextrous, I think it's called. I want to be able to be like that with low flying. Because sometimes you're following someone and you're trying to tandem with them, and then they'll like roll the other way that you're not used to rolling. You can't do it. Or you try and you die. It just doesn't go so well. I want to be able to go both ways. This thing is pretty great, but its up thrust and down thrust are kind of a little on the weak side. So sometimes you gotta lift your nose to get over things. should have died there. I was full up thrust. Man, the terrain here is awesome. Oh, I thought I was gonna die there. Apparently I've hit something. Because I'm a little red. But I haven't hit nothing. Must have barely touched something. Oh, do I have a spoiler or anything? I don't know. That's full up thrust right there. Ooh, I missed it. Oh, that would have been fun if I was an arrow. This is such a great ship to warm up in. It also makes you kind of skittish because this ship, once you nick something, it blows up. Like I barely touched something to the point where I didn't even bump, and my ship is red. So it's like you get close to something, your ship will turn red. The second you touch something, you're dead. So it kind of makes you skittish, so you fly on the safer side, which gives you a good warm-up. I still don't know how to rip the wings off this thing. Like, this thing has a fat butt. Especially on the right side. The right side of the ship is a lot further away from me than I think it is. Also, I've been seeing a lot of engineering stuff, like all the fire and stuff people are dealing with. I'm kind of glad I don't have access to Wave 1 testing, because it's You think there's bugs in the PU? Holy. Wave 1 testers have to deal with the absolute mess. Hey, fondle the like button, everybody. So many times I've been in full up thrust and somehow pulled out of it. Oh no. that was the end of it. Alright. I need to get that music on more. What? Captured by Frontier Fighters? What are you talking about? I had a prison bug because on Saturday I ended up getting a bounty. I killed a player, which then gave me a crime stat, and then another player in a Guardian started firing missiles at me and shooting at me. I was in the Andromeda, and we got into a dogfight. It was stupid, but I rammed him, and he was like spinning. While he was spinning, I killed him. It was a tough fight because I was basically flying backwards, like doing backwards circles while he was trying to dogfight me. So, because Andromeda can't dogfight a Guardian, that's not possible. So I was just flying backwards, doing circles, and it was working. But he was definitely shooting me more than I was shooting him. And then at one point, I just stopped going backwards and like boosted forwards right into him. Alright. Let's do some actual low flying now. still wearing this. It's like, why am I running so slow? I know now. Oh no. It's behind the horizon. Wait. Oh, so it spins that way. What is that? OM2, so from OM2 it goes clockwise. Good to know. Everything's on the other side. Oh, elsewhere. I guess I'll go to elsewhere. It's right there. Yo, I went a far distance because I started at Teddy's Playhouse and I flew towards the sun, so that's a good distance. Kind of zigzagged also toward the sun, so I could probably low fly circumnavigate this planet in an hour if I went in a straight line. This moon, it's pretty small. That's weird. The speed limiter is the same for this ship as it is for the Intrepid. Very interesting. Oh man, this ship definitely has better up thrust. These bars are pretty thick, not gonna lie. Bars on the canopy, they block out a lot if you're not careful. Also did see that they've released another wave to the PTU, and apparently it's a release candidate, which is kind of disappointing actually, the state it's in. It's like that's a release candidate. I think they're actually rushing it to try to get it out by Thursday, which I think's a mistake. A big mistake. They should let it cook throughout IAE and then release it at the end. That's what they should do, because it's really bad. Like, releasing Nyx in the current state it's almost pointless, honestly, because there's nothing to do there. There's nowhere but one. There's only one location, and the performance there is atrocious. So it's not like, it's just not worth going there. It's gonna be months till it's worth going there. It's the problem is the Nyx they showed at CitizenCon is not the Nyx we're getting, and so they're gonna get a ton of hate and a ton of like bad press and all the rest of it. It's all gonna come out because they're releasing it like way too soon. Also, like, we're not gonna get another update this year, so I don't know why they don't push it into December. Like, make it like before Christmas, like December 21st or something. Release Nyx working well, and like engineering all at the same time. Because that would give them another just over a month basically to cook on those two things to make them much better. But I don't think they're gonna do that. I wanna go back in a Saber.
Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again.
I have a feeling though that they want to release 4.4 and get rid of this Hunt the Polaris mission, because everyone's just gonna rent a Perseus and go destroy the Polaris in 2 seconds. What's wild is the Hunt the Polaris mission, since it came out like two and a bit weeks ago, they haven't fixed it at all. Like, it is so laggy when you go there. Even though there's like no capital ships except the Polaris, it's still such a lag fest. The rubber banding is like, it's almost not playable, quite frankly. But I don't think I think they just want to kind of get that away, like just get it out of here. Instead of having to fix it, I think they just want to get rid of it. That's another reason I think they're rushing the 4.4 update. I kind of want to change the setting to open the door. I want to change it to this button. I wonder if, let's see. I've been wanting to do this for like days now. I want to do it now. So it's, I don't know which vehicle cockpit. doors, no. Let's operate modes. Missile, quantum, scanning, salvage, mining, look behind. I was at one point gonna keybind an eject button, and I was like, nah, definitely gonna hit that button by accident sometimes. So I never did. MFD functions. No. I don't think it's gonna be in flight movement because it's to toggle the door opening. Space brake landing systems could be here. Auto land, no. Auto land request. Here we go. So I want to change this to this button. Advanced HUD, flight movement, advanced HUD toggle. Okay, I gotta turn that off then. Where is it though? Here it is. Turn this off. I don't need a keybind for that because you can change it on the MFD, and I don't change it very often, so I don't need that. It's just I have these 3 buttons on the base of my flight movement stick, my left stick. And I had the middle button was power and the right button was engines, but then I had the HUD, flight HUD as the third button. And I was like, nah, it's better to make it open doors, because that way you get in a cockpit, you hit the first button, the second button, the third button, which is open doors, ship on, engine on. And it's like all right there. Instead of like having to move down, it's good. Hopefully this will work out the way I want it to. Let's see. Just turn it off. Wait, are the engines on? Nah. Alright, so open doors, ship on, engines on. Much better. I just gotta wait till these doors start opening again before you can fit through in this ship. I kind of wish you could eject the canopy, because I think I just take it off a lot of the time. I don't see any OMs. Where are they? Here's one. Also, Fluff was talking about in that chat the other day how to change the HUD. Is it HUD casts? Because I was actually thinking, because I'm always having to take my helmet off so that I don't see the cast, because that's in your helmet, not on your dash HUD. and so it casts to your helmet. And so you just turn that off right there, right at the top. That's awesome. You learn things every day. Just have a more clear whatever. And then to change the HUD, because I want to get used to flying. I don't know how to turn that though. Advanced HUD labels. Really? It only changes ESPN coupled? That's a stupid setting. Nav? Advanced HUD nav. Okay, that's what I want. Low fly like that. It just oh, it's separated between SEM and nav mode. So I'd like nav mode like this and then leave my SEM mode like normal. Yeah. There's a much cleaner look. Where's my... I don't know where my decouple is though. Oh. Where was that? I saw something change. Oh, there it is, in the middle down the side. Okay. It's a different HUD. I gotta get used to how it looks. Buckets. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go to the other side. Other side of the planet. We're going to buckets. It's dark. Too dark. I like this song. Where is it? Actually, let's turn that up. Too loud. You're too old. And if you can still hear me, it's still not loud enough. Alright, what am I locked in? 222. So on the weekend, when on Splatter Day, whoops, I was like getting in lines and getting close to people for the first time. My proxy practice with Kylie was paid off. Usually I'm just following the line or filming it from the side, but now I can actually join him in the line, which is great because I wanted to work on this video for a while, where doing a lot of like close proximity flying in tandems, and then I got to get used to doing this all the time because I want to do transitions between. But the thing is, you got to do a lot of them because just the way editing works, so I actually gotta get very used to like my helmet. A lot of things are crazy. Fast am I going? Why do I feel like I'm going so fast? I'm only doing 221. I gotta save this song also. It's pretty good. Oh, we made it out of there. Little trench. The song changed, so before I lose that one. Or was that the one I just saved? Oh no, I don't know. Let's see. I hope I don't die in the game. Looks fine. Looks safe. Okay, it wasn't. Good. I'll save the song. Oh, this song's also good. Let's see. I gotta try not to resave songs twice. Like, no, those are different. I gotta name songs better, but it takes too much time to name songs. There's so many. Okay. I gotta make sure I save. I generated like 400 some songs last week, so I gotta go through them all and really listen to them and pick out the ones that I like the best and make sure I save them. Else they just get lost into the playlist. There's thousands of songs in there now. And they all don't have names. Dude, once you get comfortable in this ship, it's so good. Some low surfing right there. No. I do it. I do it. That was starting to get good. I was trying to get really awesome. And then I made a mistake. If I didn't have wings, I would have got out of there. You can always tell when you blow up because you hit a wing, because when you pass through, you don't blow up instantly. And so your wing catches, and then damage happens, and then you blow up. Now we jump in the arrow. It'd be cool to get a bunch of recordings in like different ships. That would be awesome. Hey, this guy moved. Hey, wait. Oh, never mind. I thought he was wearing the Twitch drop outfit, and I was like, huh, that's not out yet. What are you doing here? I want the Twitch drop helmet pretty badly. I don't care about the rest of the outfit. Also, I gotta get some NDBs off Haywood and do a little trade, but I kinda want a lot of NDBs, so I'll probably have to pay some money also. Some credits, some helmets. Actually, maybe I'll pay with Wakelow favors and script. So I don't need any of that either. I had a bunch of that too. Alright, let's jump the arrow. The old trusty arrow. Oh, and then the setting is different in every ship? Hold up. HUD. Cast is off. Nav mode. Yeah, that's what I want. Awesome. Oh, this song is super electro, but in a good way. Oh, it's so short. Did I already save this song? Triangle. No. I did not save this song. Perfect. How do you extend this song? Amazing. Where am I gonna fly? Let's go. Let's go to the launch pad. Let's see what's over there. Over here. And the arrow is so much more rigid than those other two ships. No, I wasn't ready for that gap. That would have been a great gap, though. Look at this terrain. Oh, there's gaps in this area. The launch pad. I gotta remember that. It's a very gap-tastic place. No ways. No ways. I'm saving that. Good to know that's working. I have to reset that every time I reload my shaders also. There's a whole bunch of stuff I gotta do every time I gotta reload my shaders. I'm so happy the arrow doesn't have forward swept wings. The amount of death. Forward swept wings can't stop things like that from happening. But the amount of times I would die if the wings were swept forward, it would be ridiculous. Well, I got one clip. One so far. I'm well warmed up now though, so just need the right song. I'll lock it in. Gotta go back there. The gaps there are freaking awesome. There's a lot of trenches and gaps. Come on, man. I gotta take some of this stuff off. Don't run so slow. Probably the backpack and all the ammo I had on my core piece. That was probably what was slowing me down so much. Back in the arrow. I was feeling the arrow right there. Man, the song isn't that good, but the mix is so good. The sound mix is amazing on this song. Holy. Oh yeah. different arrow. Yeah, forward. What? Push the button. That was weird. Where is it? Launch pad. There we go. I didn't get very far. This part here with all these trenches is so good. I did die. I barely hit that thing. I let go too early. I didn't know there was rocks over that hill, over that ridge. Let go of up thrust just too soon. I don't even know if I hit those rocks though. I think the game thought I did. It was like I lifted up just in time, but the game was like, no, that was a collision. I just got there. That's low flying for you though. You die a lot. And if you're not dying, you're not low flying. That's basically how that works. At least I can run fast now. Look at that. Someone's actually wearing clothing. I don't know why. He's gonna die.
Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been exited from the rotation system.
Oh, the setting doesn't stay. I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to put that... I forgot, like, the settings don't stay. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this real quick. In flight movement. Right at the bottom, I think. Advanced HUD toggle, which was, make it this button. There we go. There we go. Now we're talking. Haywood is talking to me. It's confusing me because the Discord pop-ups are right over top the live chat, and so I keep thinking someone's talking in the live chat, but it's Haywood's giving me info about these NBDs I want to get from him. I gotta prepare a little goodie box to trade with him. All my helmets, my Ace Pilot helmets, and I'm probably gonna give him a bunch of other stuff too. Cause I want a bunch of guns, so I'll need I'll give him some Wicklow favors and a bunch of stuff. I got like 15 Wicklow favors or something. That's worth a lot. That's hundreds of script worth of favors. But yeah, I want to get some NDBs on my ship, my fighter ships. I'm kind of getting tired of attritions. All the changes that have been happening over this year, they've kind of been starting to make attritions a bit useless. Sadly, because I do like attritions, but and then on the next update, the ballistics are going to have like 3 times the amount of rounds. They're drastically increasing that. I was always hoping they would make that part of engineering where engineers could reload ballistic rounds, and if you were a fighter, you could kind of leave the battlefield and then like put more ballistic rounds on, like EVA outside your ship and put some ballistics on. But I don't think that's going to happen for quite a while. Alright, let's see if we can get some clips. Look at this trench right here, made just for me. There's those little rocks. You don't see them over the humps. Because I like to go over the humps and then like just drop down. So I let go of up thrust. I think I lost all those trenches. They're on this side. It's definitely better to go next to or around rocks and over rocks, because the game, I feel like some of the rocks might have like extra layers on top of them that you don't see but the game does, and so you get wrecked. Yikes. Those little pointy rocks, man, they scare me. That's too skinny. That was a ridge. There's a lot of gaps here. You gotta be careful because you want to go through all of them, but sometimes you just gotta skip one so that you can make it to the next one. I'll save that. That was decent. It was okay. Tail. Down in the rocks. It's the only place to be. Until you hit one. What's up, Brandon? What's up? Go for Willie. Go for Willie. Yeah, I got sticks. I don't have Toby. I just have a $30 webcam, but it does. What's up, Ghost YT? Is anyone else here? There's people here. Half my viewers kind of just chill. I think they just use me for music, actually. That's fine. At least the music's good. Most of the time. I don't know what song this is. Actually, I kind of want to save the end of that run there. It was pretty fantastic. I'm just trying to I'm getting into it. I'm warmed up now. Getting into the groove. I'm gonna jump back in the Saber. See if I can't pull a good run in that ship. I'm trying to record some clips for I want to make a new outro for my streams. Oh, go for Willie. What's up? Oh man, it took me like an hour to get warmed up today. Hello? Elevator? I think I should take the guns off this ship, actually. At least the front guns. I guess they're not really in the way. The bars are more of a problem. Alright. Open sesame. Entrance. Fit? Oh, I can't fit. Maybe I was just off center the one time. The one time I went through before the doors were fully open, I kind of scraped my wings. So I always wait till they start opening again, then I go. But maybe I wasn't centered that time. Where is it? There it is. Actually, where's... Oh, it's there. Awesome. It's just peaked up over the horizon. I don't have to jump to the planet anymore. What's the plan? Ophidian? What's the plan? There's no plan tonight. I was actually not going to stream tonight because I was dealing with a whole bunch of nonsense. Upload a new video today, I had to deal with a whole bunch of nonsense with it. And then I had to deal with my driver nonsense. If I restart my computer, like if I shut it down and start again, it's fine. If I restart it, I have to reinstall all my drivers in order to get the game to work. And I was just dealing with a lot of headaches today, and I was like, I'm gonna stream, but I'm just gonna low fly, do something I love to do. Else I'll get mad. I can't deal with any bugs today. I'll snap. I'll melt down on stream if I have to do with anything like that. Let's go back to buckets. I want to low fly an F8. You have an F8? I've seen some people low fly an F8. They did alright. I've never flown an F8, so I couldn't tell you how it goes. If that's what you're doing, do like low fly away from an enemy ship then. So actually one time I was in Arena Commander and I was just low flying on Crossroads of Crime, and I have to stop that right away because that's not my song, and I might get copyright for it. Oh, there's songs I haven't listened to? Yo. Let me just load more pages. There we go. Now I won't skip to random song. There's songs I haven't listened to. Alright. I was saying, I was low flying in Crossroads of Crime one time, but I didn't realize I was in open. And there's other people in there. And I was like, oh, I'll just ignore them. Hopefully they ignore me. But then eventually one of them caught on to me that I wasn't one of them. I don't know what they were doing. They were doing something with the Polaris in there. They weren't actually like doing anything. But they thought I was a threat maybe. So one started coming after me, shooting missiles at me. And in Crossroads of Crime, the map takes place on Microtech. So I'm like doing tree runs where I'm flying between trees. And he was shooting missiles at me, but the missiles were hitting trees because I was below the tree line. And so I was legit like dodging missiles because of low fly. It was freaking awesome. And then he started shooting me from above, but then the session ended and I stayed alive. It was great. But I've low flown away from NPCs because I fly in nav mode, so I can just speed limb like up a little bit, and then I'll just fly away from them, because you can't shoot me. If I'm going 300, you can't shoot me, right? Because you would have to go into nav mode to keep up with me. So I ran into, I think I was on Daymar, and I ran into somebody's bounty that had spawned there. It was like an HRT maybe or something. And I was getting followed by some NPC ships shooting me. But it was kind of fun actually. And it depends when you group low fly. Some people huck bombs, so you gotta dodge some bombs sometimes. Come on, pull up. There we go. I love flying F8. You have to come meet me at I'm at Bajini. There's a ship up here. Oh, that's buckets. Send me a party invite. I'll meet you at Bajini. I'll low fly an F8. I've never flown an F8, so can't make any promises it'll be any good. I would play with you if I could, but I don't have a PC. Even if I did it, probably wouldn't work that well. Hey man, I was a PS4 player for 10 years. Never had I had a laptop. I didn't PC game on it though. And then a bunch of stuff happened and I needed a new computer. I was like, well, I'm gonna get a computer that can run Star Citizen. Which, surprisingly, you don't need a fancy computer to run this game if you know how to optimize your computer. And I just followed a bunch of optimization guides, and my computer right now is probably worth $1,500 to $1,600. Nothing fancy at all. And it's just optimized, so I'm playing in 2K at a decent frame rate. It's not like over 60 FPS, I don't think. But it's, yeah, 2K, like 50 to 60 FPS for the most part. And it's not even that optimized, honestly. It could be way more optimized. I cheaped out on my RAM, not gonna lie. And RAM plays a big role in this game. So I think the RAM's more important than the graphics card, honestly, for this game. There's my $30 webcam head tracking. I gotta bother Toby. Maybe they'll sponsor me. I've been bothering this one dude on X. He makes like models, like 3D prints models of ships. And I'm just like, yo, those models would look mighty fine on my shelf behind me. Hello, stream. I'll even play with them on stream. Like, you know, like. But he just likes my comments. He never responds to me. One day, I keep telling him, like, I'm never not gonna stop bothering you to sponsor me. Because he makes really, really good 3D models of the ships. And, but they're expensive. And I know, I totally understand why, because it's a lot of work. Because he paints them too really good. So it's not just the 3D model you're paying for his art as well. So they're a few $100s. But I was like, man, I'd love one of those. I love where you can see the shadow. There it is. Kiss the shadow. Kiss it. Dude, the ship flies so well. And it's got some balls. It doesn't just blow up right away. So I nicked the wing there. And then tapped my nose. But I'm fine. We're good. Nothing happened. Slowed my wings. This place is gaptastic over here. No! Almost died. It's funny, like, the more you do this, the more you see yourself dying before you die, so you kind of get a split second to do something about it. I still get super skittish when I do barrel rolls, and I end up going too high up. These trenches are the bee's knees. There was a time I literally could not fly inverted. Oh, that ridge was tricky. It was white and then had a dark top, so I thought it ended. So it almost ended me. You always know when I'm about to die because I make weird noises. But then sometimes I'm able to save it. Ooh, that was close. I 'Cause 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 ' I like this song. Oh, once I get warmed up and the right song's playing, that's when the magic happens. Okay, I'll come meet you soon at Bajini. I'll do a little suicide run. Let me save some of that first. Okay, suicide run. Oh, I can't see. Sometimes the suicide runs pay off. Little gaps. Oh, so good. That was going good until it didn't. But there's no point in doing a suicide run if you don't suicide. You guys were saying something about No Man's Sky? No Man's Sky is one of those games where it didn't start off all so good, and then they just put everything they had into it to make it good. You can tell, like, I can always tell when a game studio does good because their people are still happy with them 10 years later. You know what I mean? You look at a lot of other games and, like, after 10 years the player base is just like sick of them. And No Man's Sky is one of those games where, like, the people, the players, they keep getting things they want. You know, they keep updating the game and they keep the players happy. So although I don't play No Man's Sky, I can tell it's a good game because the studio puts everything they have into it. Because a lot of the time, a game might be good. I got to figure out where. Did you go to? Where is he? There he is. Oh, you flying around? Hold on, let me read some of this. On my way to Bikini from Lowerville. Could an old Dell PC run this? Probably not. You can look up the minimum specs for Star Citizen on the website, or just Google it. It'll tell you right away. I don't know what they are. They keep changing. But yeah, I don't think so. No, I was on Lyria, a moon of ArcCorp. But now I'm at Bajini. Are you in a hangar? Because I could just come to your hangar. Is that you? I don't know, I heard someone in the game. I think that's you in a hangar. I'll come to your hangar. Pad 3, okay. I have a helmet on? Yes, sir. Pad 3. Alright, so I'm gonna try an F8. I have been wondering about getting an F8 from the executive hangars, but not for combat, for low flying. Oh man, that's a sick outfit. That's a sick outfit. I don't know how to get on this thing. I've never flown it before. Oh, there it is. Enter pilot seat. It is a good game, but after playing this, yeah, so one of the reasons I never got into No Man's Sky is because I was like, I used to call them Teletubby graphics, if you know what I mean, because you go to like one planet and the grass is yellow, and then you go to another planet and the grass is pink, and it's like, yeah, it's not my jam. But I could tell it's not a bad game because the people that play it like it. So just because you're not into a certain kind of genre game or a certain game doesn't mean it's bad, right? So you can always tell, even if it's a game you don't like, you can tell if it's good or not by the player's response to it and how much and how long they keep playing it for. But that's the other thing. That's why I never got into EVE Online. I like flying my own ship, right? That's why I opted out of. I pre-ordered Starfield, and then when they showed more of it, I canceled my pre-order because I was like, no, that is not a game for me. Because like even the planets in Starfield aren't real. The planets you see in space are just PNGs. They're just pictures of planets. And then you do a cutscene where it takes you down to the planet, and then you can't fly around the planet because you're not on a planet. You're on a plane that has a topography map and then an invisible wall around it, right? So you can run around and explore, but if you want to fly around, like if you wanted to low fly in Starfield, you couldn't. It's not possible. And it's the same reason I didn't get into EVE Online, because you don't fly your own ship really. So I like the simulation aspect of it. So I got into Elite Dangerous. I played a lot of Elite Dangerous, but then Frontier Developments kind of sold out. Well, they took the money they made from Elite and they spent it on publishing other games, which just pissed me off. And then they lied to us. There was a lot of lying. They lied a lot. Because they promised things like they said ship interiors will be the size of a first-person shooter map. That was like 8 years ago. Still no ship interiors. It's like, you guys are just lying. And then they were asked like a couple of years ago about ship interiors, and they said we don't find a need or a reason for them at this time. It's like, bruh. And then we begged for space legs for 7 years, and they gave us ground legs. Still can't EVA in space. Like, you can't leave your ship in space and board another ship, or oh man, they just butchered. They butchered the potential of Elite Dangerous. And what's worse is they lied about Odyssey. Odyssey was supposed to come to consoles, and then they put it out to PC first, and then they decided, oh yeah, it's not coming to consoles. Also, consoles are now legacy. They don't get like DLC updates. And so I was like, I'm done. And that's when I was like, you know what? Someone's gifted me a Star Citizen access pack or whatever, starter pack. So I'm gonna go try play Star Citizen. Play Star Citizen for a few months, went back to Elite Dangerous, turned it off after like half an hour. Just like, Elite Dangerous Odyssey sucks. Like, it's really bad. It's objectively bad. And I've been playing Star Citizen ever since. I don't even really play many other games anymore because it's really good. Once you figure out, there's a learning curve, right, in this game. A learning curve for the game, how to play it. But then there's also a learning curve for the bugs. And once you figure both of those learning curves out, this game is amazing. But, why did I jump? Another reason I like Star Citizen, it's kind of an IQ test and a patience test. The people that play this game don't have a low IQ and they have patience. Because if you're dumb, you can't figure the bugs out. If you don't have patience, you're not gonna stick around to get through the bugs. So, for the most part, you're playing with a lot of other people that are older, because kids have low IQ. Kids are dumb. I mean, if you compare your adult self to your kid self, you know that's what I just said is objectively true. Kids are dumb. They can't quite problem solve and figure things out. Some kids can, but most kids can't. So it kind of separates kids out of the mix. And so if I'm playing with adults when I play Star Citizen, every random person I've run into has not been like, I think the youngest one is 21 that I've come across. And so I like that. There's nothing like getting on GTA and some freaking 12-year-old comes on the mic and starts screeching, and it's like, yeah, I didn't pay to play this game to have to deal with this, you know? You're on Call of Duty, or I mean, I never play Call of Duty, but if you're on certain games, you know, you just end up having to deal with children. And you also have to censor yourself a lot when you're around kids. Alright, go for Willie. I'm gonna be doing... Let's see here. Let me get it set up. I've been talking too much. Too fast. I gotta do... My speed limiter's gotta be like... It's a little different in this ship. Let's see here. I want to do 220 meters per second. Hopefully you can speed limit. Are you streaming on Twitch? No, Twitch is cancer and most of the views are bots. If you want to grow, like as a streamer or as a content creator, Twitch is not how you do it anymore. In 2017, Twitch was great. And then a lot has happened there since, and it just sucks now. Like forced ads and it's not good. Twitch is not good anymore. It's a shell of its former self. If I was gonna multi-stream, I'd probably stream on Kick. Which still, you can't really get a following on Kick necessarily. But at least your views are real, and you get to keep way more of your money. So, bro, I just thought I was in a Saber for a second. This thing controls nicely. Hold up, before I get really into it, I'll read some more chats. Your stream is like 5 seconds behind. Yeah, it's like 5 seconds behind, but the quality is so much better than if I was on Twitch. So Twitch, the max quality is 6000 kbps. Right now I'm streaming at almost 9000. It's almost a third better quality. I have all the reasons in the world to hate Twitch. Mostly because it's not what it used to be. So I compare it to its former self, and it's not good. Okay, so the up thrust is not all that amazing on this ship. So I gotta be careful of that. Let me read a little more in the chat. Hold up. Well, Elite was loading screens also where you... Bro, don't get me started on the loading screens in Elite. I actually did the, I did the math once in Elite Dangerous. Hey, what's up? Thanks for the super chat. Gotta go, but thanks for streaming. It was fun. Hey man, I'm here every night. So, hope to see you again. But yeah, the Elite Dangerous, every jump you do in Elite Dangerous is 40 seconds of waiting for a loading screen. And unfortunately I went into the stats and I looked at how many jumps I had done, and then I realized I'd spent days in like days worth of time in loading screens. And that's when I realized Elite Dangerous is kind of a well-made game. It's also a giant waste of time, because most of the game you're just waiting to get somewhere. So even if you're not jumping in a loading screen to another system, you're sitting in Super Cruise waiting to get somewhere. Basically, that's bare minimum. That's a third of the game, sitting there waiting. And I couldn't believe I didn't figure that out sooner. If I did, I probably wouldn't have put over 6,000 hours into that game. Yo, this thing feels good. Yo, Equinox, if we find an F8 in an executive hangar, it's mine. Because this thing is amazing. I can give you all its modules and guns, but I want the ship. This thing feels good. Smooth. Very smooth. How fat is this ship? Oh, it's fat. I gotta be careful. It's got some wings on it. But it feels so smooth. It feels a lot like the Hurricane. I'd actually say it's almost identical to the Hurricane. The bars are kind of thick though. A lot of rocks can hide behind there. Feels good though. It's got side thrust, which is the most important thing for me. I don't have head tracking on. Can't get up and walk around. Hey, so while Executive Hangar Cutlass Black is great, I moved the NBDs over to the Saber and it's really good. Ooh. Yeah, I'm currently in talks, in negotiations with Haywood to get some NDBs. Because I know I could grab them off you, but then the wipe's coming up and I'll just lose them again and have to get them again. So I'd rather just get some I can keep. And I got a bunch of stuff I know he uses, like Wicano items. Back when I used to collect all that stuff that I'm never gonna use, and so we'll probably come to some kind of deal on NBDs. I want to get 4 size 3s and 2 size 2s. Dude, this thing flies so well, I'm super nervous about the wings, because they're some big wings. Ooh. And it's flat, it's very flat, so you can get super low. This thing feels great. Look at that. Oh no. The window's kind of small on this side. It has really good up thrust though. I mean side thrust, which I rely on a lot. The way I low fly, I rely on the side thrust a ton. Because like when I'm flying like this, I'm actually side thrusting to not hit the ground, not up thrusting. Like that's all side thrust, even though I'm pointed down. In some ships, when I do that, I have to up thrust also, which kind of makes it a little more difficult. Dude, it's one of these times when that wing's gonna get clipped. Those are big wings. But this thing flies so when you come across ships that fly smooth like this, and you already know how to low fly, it just makes it like it makes it easy. I was gonna say it's not that it's easy, but it's easy. Cause the movements are so smooth, you can predict things and oh, it just feels good. Like it's so good, I'm not even like I'm losing track of the velocity indicator because I feel like I don't even need to look at it. When I go through gaps, I gotta go through diagonally. That way my wing's kind of behind my nose. Hey, we got a new citizen in the house. Orphidian? Is that how you say your name, I think? You should join the Discord. Make sure you join the Discord. Because pretty soon I'm starting a new... It's going to be a new text chat in the Discord for the TV series club. It's like book club, but for TV shows. And that'll be for members. I've been getting things ready, making lists. Oh, and the Discord description is Discord link is in the description of my live streams. Yikes. Oh, this ship is very flat. I thought I would have clipped the nose right there. Man, this thing feels amazing. I almost feel like I'm flying slow because it's so smooth. Wowzers. And honestly, after flying the arrow for a bit there, it's super rigid. So you come to fly this and it's like, oh, it's so smooth. Oh no. Pull the nose up there. I don't know how the wings didn't clip on that. I still have wings. Yeah. Although the bars are thick on this thing, I do like the cockpit also, actually. And it's very flat. Like, a lot of these things I feel like I'm hitting, but I'm not. The ship is very flat. It's pretty great. Alright, now we're gonna put the wings to the test. The wingspan. Let's find some gaps. Not that small. That was a very small gap. Also, you guys gotta go check out my new video I uploaded today. It's a action cinematic trailer for that new event that's coming next year. I took the CitizenCon footage, did an editing job on it, got rid of all the ugly people. No offense, but game developers aren't exactly nice to look at. Oh, I should have hit that mountain. But yeah, put together a little video. It's called Bringing Star Wars to Star Citizen. Because I mean that's what it is. It's a Star Wars battle, minus the I'm sure the copywritten Death Star. They basically made their own Death Star version of the Death Star battle. But it includes other things like alien ambush and yo, this thing goes low. And rescue, alien ambush and rescues. It's a whole package. I really can't wait for that event. Bro, this ship is wonderful. It's smooth but responsive. Oh, there's a gap. Ish. Oh, I still have wings. Yo, these wings are kind of... they're swept back enough that... Dude, it looks so wide though. It's kind of crazy how they never clip. Surely they got to clip. I mean, I'm gonna keep pushing it till it clips, just so I know. So I know where it clips. But the low, it's really flat. Bro, I was not expecting this ship to flow fly. This was good. My goodness. Ooh. I didn't see some of those rocks. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, and I just remembered it's an F8, so it's got some... it can take some damage. Because I nicked that rock pretty good. That was a mistake. Yo. This thing's got some health to it, which is awesome because that means you can take a couple crashes before you blow up. Also, it has those things on the front, which kind of act as bumpers. But now that I've crashed, I've got a lot of confidence. This usually happens. After you crash, you start doing stupid things because you feel invincible. But that's when it makes for good videos. getting really low now. Absolute surfing. Oh no. Oh. Little bump into a fuck off roll. Let's go. I can't believe those wings stay out of the way. Like, flabbergasted that they're not clipping on things. Little backflip. I almost did a double backflip and then went straight back into the line. That would have been madness. Do I still have wings? I think I still have wings. You know what? No. Can I save the recording instead? Yes. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. You can record and instant replay. So you can clip things out while recording. That's nice. Oh, that tested the wings right there. This thing gets so low. That's a rock. This thing gets surprisingly down and dirty. I like it. Oh, little bump. Pretty good. I like how I can take the bumps too. Oh, I lost a wing. Oh no. Once you lose a wing, it's all over. Yeah, if I accelerate, it just spins. Oh no, we're good. What do I look like? Okay, it tugs to the left. But now there's no wing there, right? That tug to the left is mean. That's As long as side thrust and up thrust work, you can kind of, figure it out. Oh no. What? I should have died right there and then. I'm gonna hit save right there. See, it's a good place to just. Oh. Hold on a second. Sometimes it does things that you're not expecting. Okay, so it doesn't want to. It doesn't want to yaw right. Okay. Gotta get it straight. Well, now it just wants to. Eclipse? The eclipse is actually so much bigger than I thought it was. Okay, well, I can't fly this anymore. When I accelerate, it does this. I don't know why I wasn't doing this 10 seconds ago. Oh, let's go. I got rid of the other wings. Oh, but this doesn't feel right. I thought it would even out. It kind of did. I don't spin when I accelerate. It just feels a little different. It feels a lot different. Ooh. Like a challenge. Yo. My velocity indicator's lagging. I don't know why. It's lagging. It's like the dude, this ship looks so funny with without wings. It kind of looks sick though. I was just gonna say it's now handling like there's no other ship handles, and that makes sense. Yo, this thing does never die. Holy! How much HP does this ship have? This ship might actually be fantastic for combat. Like, I've hit some ships into the ground. Trust me. There it is. I couldn't upthrust it. Lost its upthrust. Oh. That sounds like a deal to me for the F8C. I will definitely want to work with you on harvesting those boards. Yeah, I'm down to do that whenever you want to do it, honestly. When I looked it up again and saw that one clip you might get is the Executive Corsair. Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna rock, paper, scissors on who doesn't get the Corsair Equinox. I don't want a Corsair in my inventory. I guess, yeah. You can always use ships for parts, you're right. the components of the guns could be good. Eclipse waiting for you on pad 3. Oh, alright then. We'll try the Eclipse out. I've never, I used to, I used to do ERT bounties in a Eclipse like 2 years ago. So I haven't flown Eclipse for a long time. A very long time. But that was the first time I ever flown in an F8. And it was glorious. Can't believe how smooth it is. And how many hits it can take. A Wolf? I've never flown a Wolf either. What's up, Jesus? Whoops. I just went to the wrong hangar. I'm supposed to go to number 3. Oh. Can I have an elevator? Thank you. Oh no, I'm in space. Let me just quickly exit the menu. The elevator was there, but it wasn't quite there yet, I guess. This is what I was talking about, the bug, what's it called? The bug learning curve for Star Citizen. If you're like a player and you've never experienced falling through an elevator, you're like, well, now what do I do? So you just log out to menu and back in. You're still back at that same station. Like nothing happened. Takes a few minutes. I'd be down to fly the Wolf. Apparently, in the next PTU, people were saying the Wolf fin is now retractable. Jesus. I don't know if it's like regular spelling or zzz. What's up? I'm doing good. How are you doing? All the ships at pad. Oh, got a bunch of ships at pad 3, huh? Bro, I got done dirty by that elevator. I just saw the replay. It like showed up and I walked in and just fell straight through the floor. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. I've had elevators like, you know, when you stand right in front of the doors. See, that's another bug. Learning curve. When you call an elevator, never stand right in front of the doors waiting for it. You just don't do that. It'll push you. It's like it materializes before it gets there and it pushes you out into space if you're in a station. Except those elevators. Those elevators go up and down. They're pretty good. But like those elevators and the hangar ones, that's you never want to stand right in front of them. That's why I'm always off to the side when I call elevator. Okay, pad 3. Can you accept my Discord request because my Discord invite is glitching? Request? Whoa. Haywood sent me so much info. I'm gonna have to go through that when I'm done being live. Why can't I? Oh. Why can't I see my pending friends? Pending. There we go. There, I accept your request. You should be able to get in my Discord without being friends with me, though. I have it set up that way. I do believe. There you are. Still working on the Discord. It's kind of basic bones for now. Okay, I got a couple more runs in me maybe, and then I gotta get off. So don't bring any more ships. I've definitely flown the Buccaneer. I love the Buccaneer, but it's a disappointing low flying ship, unfortunately. It has so much forward thrust that it has no side thrust because its forward thrust is too strong. I'm gonna try this Wolf though. I've never flown the Wolf. I don't know how to get in it. Oh, the storage on this side. That means the other side. The ship is smaller than I thought it was. Just get stuck on a white screen? That's weird. Oh man, look at this ship. I feel like I just got into a Bugatti. Look at the dash on this thing. Very nice. Alright, let's take this to Lyria. What was that other ship you had there? Oh, that's the bomber, the Gladiator. I don't think I've flown the Gladiator either. I have a lot of ships in my inventory, and you're just picking all the ships I don't have. Except the Buccaneer. Imagine that. And that last run was fantastic. Buckets. Last day. Let's go to last day. I hope this ship doesn't have too much forward thrust so I can get some side thrust out of it. Wait, why did I stop? Wheels? No. Let's go to last day. Wheels is right there, but last day's in the light. Oh, this has a really nice cockpit. No bars. I really hope this thing has side thrust. Hold up. This song is too good to not save. Yo. I gotta extend it. It's only 2 minutes long. Listen to the song. Okay, I gotta watch out for this this thing on the bottom. Can I retract this? I can't believe they did this to the ship. Look how big it is.
That's what she said.
Alt K. Right Alt K. Break it off. Can't low fly with that thing. That thing is so long. should have called it the horse instead of the wolf. I got some side thrust. It's not amazing side thrust, but it's better than the... I'm gonna die really fast in this ship, because I know I'm gonna smack that... I'm gonna break that, break that fin off. Hopefully it breaks off and I don't die. Yo, this thing is agile. It's more like the arrow. Oh! Save it. Oh, I'm soft death. I have no control. Yeah, that's a problem. So, can't fly the wolf because of the fin. Until you're able to, hey, what's up, Winter? Until you're able to retract the fin, you just can't. That ship's going to be an amazing low-flying ship once you can actually retract the fin. Next patch, it's retractable. Okay, good. That's good to know. It's good they know it was a mistake. Because it was a mistake. Like, it shouldn't be there. It never needed to be there. I'm gonna take the Gladiator out for a final run. And then I definitely will have to get off after that. That F8 though, I'm gonna dream about that F8 run tonight. You guys are gonna get annoyed with this song, but I like this song so much. I'm gonna listen to it over and over and over again. The wolf kind of reminds me of that Star Wars ship that they pick little Anakin up in on Tatooine. You know, that like all chromed out ship. Kind of gives me that vibe. Yeah, I was flying the F8 like 20 minutes ago. It was wonderful. I'm gonna try fly this Gladiator. Dude, the view from the pad is amazing. You can see our Area 18. Amazing.
Amazing!
Where's the door? Is this it? Gunner seat. Oh, pilot. I've been wanting to buy these for a while, actually. I like the look of the Gladiator. I just borrowed it from Go for Willie. Had a the F8, and he dropped it off the pad here, and I took it for a spin. Otherwise, the only place I know of you can get the F8 next patch, you'll be able to pledge it, and you can get them from executive hangars. But that's not. It's kind of random at executive hangars, so. Dude, look how wide this cockpit is. I feel like I just got into a Buick. Alright, let's take it for a spin. Just gonna turn down music a little bit. Sometimes the music gets a little rowdy. Sometimes the music's too good to leave it quiet. The Naboo. Yeah, that sounds about right. We got 3 from the exact hangers that night. Nice. The Nubian Starfighter. Yeah, that's what I was imagining. Except the wolf is tiny in comparison. Okay, so this thing feels a lot more like the F8. Let's go over there. Fly toward the sun. I don't recall what the Mandalorian ship looks like now. Wasn't it like more bulky and like sat on its butt? Can't remember. I don't know, fly here, it's too bright. Too much white. This part of the planet sucks because this part of the moon, it sucks because the ground is white and the rocks are white, so you can't see them. It gets super dangerous. So I'm gonna fly over this way a little bit first. It's been too long since I watched The Mandalorian. Season 3 fell off, so I stopped watching it. But the first 2 seasons were actually pretty good. I think I stopped watching The Mandalorian and I started watching it. Andor. Andor is a fantastic show. Okay, so we got up thrust. Oh no, we don't have side thrust. Not really. That's a shame. Maybe I won't buy this ship. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, I can't low fly at 800 meters per second. So lock in. Speed lim. Yo. I gotta remember the ship has wings also. Okay, at this speed, it's got a little more side thrust. There's a reason low flyers don't do max speed. Because first of all, you can't really do tricks at max speed. Second of all, the maneuverability, like say you want to like go over this way. If you're going max speed right there, I would have blacked out. 90-degree turn, you black out. So, I always wondered why the low, like when I first started low flying, I always wondered why they always stuck at 220 in the 220s meters per second. And it's for so many reasons they do it. The French team, there's actually like a French team of low flyers, and they're incredible. And they do a lot of low flying at even like 200 meters per second. Oh, let's save it. I gotta roll out the other way, because when I roll out that way, I can't see. Like, everything's under the ship. And you gotta like come into it, and it's really disorienting. I gotta learn tornadoes, man. These look so cool. Damn it. I couldn't pull out of it. That ship is heavy. I'm not gonna lie, the Gladiator is a heavy ship. Because Lyria doesn't really have much atmosphere, and it's like, it's hard to move it. I still like this ship though, there's something about it. I still like it. You're on a tactical team to take out Wicano. Wicano. I wonder how she's doing. Okay, I gotta do one more run. But I gotta use an arrow. Or something that I'm comfortable low flying. I'm not about to low fly that Eclipse. The Eclipse is big and it has very wide wings. So I'll die instantly if I low fly the Eclipse. I'll take this Saber. I'll take a Saber. Final run, and then I gotta get off. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'm gonna stream probably during the day and at night, and then the next day and at night. Wednesday? Yeah. My daytime streams won't be Star Citizen though. I'll be playing the new Assassin's Creed Mirage DLC. I gotta learn to play Mirage again. I haven't played that game in 2 years. Yikes. I put the Eclipse out there on the pad as a trap. Gladiator is cool for combat too. Yeah, because something I didn't know for the longest time, the Gladiator has a secondary turret gunner seat in it. I didn't know it was one of those ships. It's like the Hurricane or whatever. But it also has some big missiles on it, which I like big missiles. Size 3 and up, I'm all about them. Oops, what am I doing? Concentrate, Weez. Never heard of her. Bro, the first time you said that was so funny. Wicklow? Never heard of her. It was so good. Now I call her Wickano. Wickanope. What a cow? What a cow. I don't know if that's how you say your name, but that's funny. What a cow. What a good name. Anyone excited for Space Engineers 2? I don't know anything about Space Engineers. You have a good night, Go for Willie. We'll see you around. Fridays we do something as a group. We'll be in the Discord on Friday nights doing something. I kind of want to try that mission out, the 1 million credit mission. I don't know what it's all about, but I kind of want to do it. This one here. Dossier lab sample. I haven't done this mission before. Be kind of interested to go do that. Space Engineers is the game where you build ships, right? Yeah, I gotta. I'm actually trying to get in touch with more orgs because not to join. I'm not really like a. I'm not a team player, guys. But I want to do like ride-alongs with different orgs and follow them while they do their thing and film it all and turn it into videos. It's kind of like Cribs. You guys know that show Cribs, where like the camera crew shows up and then someone like shows them around their house or whatever, but it'll be like orgs, or like I show up as like the camera crew and then the org like does their thing and I film them, whatever they do. Some orgs do mining, some do like big ops, some do PvP, some do, you know, whatever. It'd be like a showcase videos for orgs. I wanted to do that for a while, but I don't really know any orgs. But slowly but surely I'm meeting more and more people that they're in this org or that org, and some orgs are kind of just groups, like friend groups. They don't really do much, but then other orgs are like legitimate organizations where they plan ops and do all kinds of stuff as a group in the game. So that's more or less what I'm looking to follow around. I knew it. Did I lose a wing? We're fine. No one saw anything. Nothing happened. Which way am I going? I'm going this way. Luckily, the wings don't have thrusters on them, like forward thrust or lateral thrust. So I need to slow down a little bit. Just a little bit. I wish I could have a wolf cockpit in a Saber. The worst thing about the Saber is the cockpit. The bars are just, they're just in the way. Sometimes you just can't see one rock and then that's it, you're dead. You can't see the one rock that has your name on it, and then that's the end of it. But I love the Saber because the cockpit kind of drops down. It's a very flat ship, but the cockpit kind of drops down. And so it keeps the rest of the ship kind of out of the way when you're low flying it. I didn't realize I was full side thrust. It wasn't moving, but it stuck it. That was awesome. Oh, I didn't see that rock. Good thing I don't have a wing anymore, because I feel like it would have clipped. Dude, some of these rocks are white. It's fine when the ground's dark and the rock's white, but when the ground's light color and the rock's white, I don't see it. I don't see it till after I hit it. Oh no. Where's all the gaps at? I want some gaps. Oh, that was sick. I was full side thrusted. Oh, I don't have head tracking on. I did low flying for like 6 months without head tracking, so it doesn't make or break my low fly runs. But if I try to fly sideways, kinda need to look sideways. Can't see. Oh, that was a gap. Missed it. Oh, I can't see. Oh, that was a great transition right there. Whenever I gotta get off, dude, I'm always so locked in. And it's like, let's fly. And it's like, nah, I'm gonna get off. Like, look at that turn. That was an amazing roll right there. Along that little ridge. That was a little gap. Dude, the terrain here is amazing. Flat with rocks. My favorite. Dude, this spot is so good. Absolute surfing. No! That was good. That was really good. That was a great little, like, 30-second span of run there. Holy. That's gonna be it for me tonight, though, guys. Yeah, org tours. Orgs. Bro, you gotta share your playlist for those songs, bro. I'm telling you. I'm making videos. Like, I'm taking all these songs and I'm putting them in hour-long playlist videos so that everyone can use them, because they're copyright free too. Like, and because I make the songs live, it creates a YouTube content ID for me. So if you do get hit, it comes to me and I can just clear it, right? So I've had that happen a couple times actually, where people use either a video of mine but not pretending it's theirs, or music, and it's like, is this your music? It's like, yes, but they can use it. It's not like they've taken it and put their name on it and then given it a name or whatever, right? So I'm actually working right now on doing that. I did it once. So let's just do this real quick. Because the playlists they're not organized and all the songs have the same name. So I don't want to share the Suno playlist because it's a mess and it'd be kind of pointless. So I'm downloading all the songs, giving them names. I'll show you real quick. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so you can see here, I'm making these songs. I mean, these videos. So this one's a minute and 13 seconds. And I did the whole, like, actually I named all the songs and then put timestamps, just so it's like more of a, you know, if there's a song you like, you can remember its name and then you can click on the timestamp if you ever want to go back to or listen to it. So I'm actually in the process of making these. This one I uploaded last week. I'll have another one by the end of this week. So this is something that's like, every other week there's going to be a new music playlist video uploaded. So keep a lookout for all those playlists, because I've had a lot of people ask me for music and it's like, I want to share it, but I don't exactly like, I don't have like a link to a song, and the playlists on Suno are a mess, like such a mess, because I don't do that part properly. I don't do my due diligence. Like, look at all these names of these songs. They're all exactly the same name. And then songs I like, I do save into libraries, but then even the library looks like this, right? So then eventually I go through and actually, so for instance, that video I just showed you, it's basically this playlist. this playlist. And you can see like this playlist actually named the songs. So once I get like, cause I filter through music, cause some songs are like not bad, but they're not really worth listening to over and over. So I take all the songs I feel like are worth listening to over and over, the ones I play on my stream mostly, and then I'll organize them, name them, download them, and then put them in an actual playlist. So I could share this playlist, but this playlist is just that video. So, and YouTube tried to put ads every 6 minutes on that video, so I had to like go in and delete all the freaking ads they put in it. I think there's one ad at the half-hour mark, and it's not in the middle of a song. YouTube just wants to put ads every 6 minutes on the dot, so it's like halfway through a good part of a song is like an ad. I'm like, YouTube, you're killing me. Like people don't want that. So I did put one ad in the hour and 13 minute video, but it's between two songs, so it doesn't mess anything up. It drives me crazy, dude. You can't just let YouTube monetize your video, because they will monetize it. Like over monetize it. And that just gets annoying. Because like on phones, you can just get ad block or whatever, but on phones I don't think you can get ad block. So some people on mobile, they don't get ad block, and so they gotta deal with ads. I am going to be jumping off though for the night. Thank you for driving and low fly purposes, not for streaming. I don't know what that means, but you're welcome. BX. Yeah, I'm gonna. I had someone just yesterday ask me for that same playlist, this one that we're listening to tonight, basically. And so I told him, just for you, I'll make a video and put all those songs together. But now it's not just for him, right? So that's good. So I've already started doing it, actually. That's why I finished up the video I uploaded today, which you guys should go check out. It's pretty awesome. It's only 5 minutes long. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of today's stream. I hope everyone has a good day or good night, whatever side of this planet you're walking on. And always remember, don't fake a smile, do what makes you smile. That is the way to live. That's why I low fly. Every end of my stream, like the last hour at least of my streams, I low fly, because I love it. It makes me smile, and I always say do what makes you smile, so I do what makes me smile. It's the bee's knees. Alright everyone, I will be back. Tomorrow's Tuesday. I'm gonna be streaming some Assassin's Creed tomorrow, but I'll probably still jump on and do some Star Citizen at night on the nighttime stream. I'm gonna try to stream Assassin's Creed during the day this week. I don't know how that's gonna go. It should be fine. We'll see. Yeah, Winter, we gotta get you back on Fridays. Coming on adventures with us. Always go do something. Last Friday we did executive hangers because they were back working. And although we sat there waiting a long time, it was still, I don't know, it was still fun. Yeah, it was still fun. We probably sat there for like an hour just sitting there waiting. And we still had fun. And then we went in the executive hangar. We didn't even have to shoot anybody. We just took it all and left. It was great. Anyway, I'm out. Bye.